You want to hold that for me, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, here, hold this for 1 second. Thank you very much. Johnny Peters, everybody. The special EBW ring announcer. First, you know, we don't see much of you because you're always behind the camera. But here he is, right here. Live and in person. Johnny. Well, let's get down to some business here because I know we got a lot to get off. Thank you. Thank you very much. The official EBW microphone. Been around for so many years. But I'm out here because we've got a lot to talk about concerning EBW All Access 2. You're probably wondering why am I holding this championship belt right here. Well, let's just break. Pretty simple. I had announced online on Facebook. That's right, Jimmy Fran's Facebook. This is the Eastern Shore Championship. Now, in EBW back in 2003, 2004, there was the Eastern Shore Championship, which was taken off the roster. Now, there was only about 2 men that I can recall that had this belt longer than anybody else, and that was Crisis and Country. Well, you know something? Crisis and Country ain't here no more. And basically, the Gold Money Championship with that crazy, did you see that tonight?
Yeah.
Scarface, that crazy retard, went psycho and took out the luchador. Well, Scarface, I've got news for you, buddy. You want to flip out and try to take out a superstar, you want to try to end his career? Well, don't worry, Luchador's going to get payback. Trust me, I've got some plans for this. But right now, you are officially stripped of your Gold Money Championship, and that belt is history. Because Scarface, you don't deserve to be a champion when you go and attack people. And then you want to try to end their career. Scarface, you are no longer a champion. This belt will replace the Gold Money Championship, and therefore, at EBW All Access 2, I will put this belt up in a competition for 2 men. Whatever one wins becomes the brand new first ever Eastern Shore Champion of 2010.
That was like 4 years ago.
Also, I got a little other announcement to make. If you want to hold that for me there. Let me see this book for just 1 second. We have a couple things. Now, everybody remembers back in the day. Let me see if we got this in here now. It goes, oh, here we go. The EBW has so many superstars that there's just not enough to put on one show. I mean, some shows you see Scarface. Some shows you see Jimmy Fran. Some shows you see Mark Langford. Well, you know what? Once again, I have got information from the corporate office that we are going to be separating some of these superstars. So that way you will be able to see them more than just once on a special occasion. Because we've decided to once again split up the roster into brands. Now, it's not an official brand like in the old days when Hilliard Greenwood was here. This is a mini brand for some of these superstars to compete only on one show. But if you're a champion, you can wrestle on any show. So the following superstars will be signed to only one show. So that way you can see them on Pack 14 right here and all the time. On EBW Burnout, you will see Morbus, one of the newer superstars who will be debuting soon, who already did make one debut match. Hunter will be official on Burnout. Scarface will stay on Burnout. Exodus will be coming soon. Rico stays on Burnout.
Yay, Rico!
Now, as far as Total goes, Mark Langford, unfortunately, the corporate office has decided to make Mark Langford the general manager of Total.
Oh my God.
You know that disgusts me. Yeah. After everything I have done to win the general manager election, they go and give Mark Langford a job. So let me tell you something, Mark Langford. If this has to be a war for brands or whatever, you remember one thing. Burnout will be the superior show. Because Total will not go anywhere. It makes me sick to know that Mark Langford gets a job to be a general manager. They should have gave it to the geek.
Exactly.
They always step on that poor guy. Poor guy. Well, anyway, on Total, Boogeyman will be officially on that show. Jimmy Fran will be officially on that show. Lucha Libre, well, since he's champ, he's kind of both places, but if he does lose the championship to Hunter at All Access, then he will remain on Total. Executioner, when he returns from his injury of a broken neck or a severe disc in his neck, he will return to Total. And Michael J., if he ever comes back, will be on Total. You can have him, Mark Langford. Michael J. is a little bit thick.
One bag to another.
But yeah, had to get through that. That was a little bit of a brand thing. Now, All Access 2, one final announcement, and then we're going to get to our special surprise for everyone here tonight. One more announcement. At EBW at EBW All Access 2, each fan out there watching at home, watching here, will get to vote for each match on the simulation and what will take place for each match. You will choose from A, B, or C choices of what type of match for each championship belt should they wrestle for. Now remember, Chris Blade, your World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line, so whoever wins at Total between the Mass Murder and whoever wins the other match here tonight, they will face Chris Blade at All Access 2.